Well, another bodybuilder is leaving the Olympia. Calm down. Logan Franklin, known to some as the definition of classic physique, to others as Buzz Lightyear, is not going to compete in 2026. What happened to him? Have we lost one of the world's top classic competitors? But there are also many other bodybuilders who are sitting out the Olympia this year, and even regular shows. I'll make a comment about this. Let's start with Logan. For bodybuilding fans, you all know Logan very well. He's famous for his incredible posing and choreography. He's among the best posers and very passionate about it. He has an incredible, distinctive and highly aesthetic physique. At the 2025 Arnold, he came in with incredible conditioning. He couldn't beat Mike Sommerfeld, but he looked impressive, and then at the Olympia, not so much. Well, this year, 2026, he won't compete, and he plans to come back in 2027, where he says he'll make his big return at the Arnold Classic. And you might ask why. Well, he said it directly. They interviewed him, and he stated that he feels like a men's physique competitor fighting against these men.
It seems like the classic is getting bigger for me, and I'm like a men's physique guy fighting against these men, so I really don't know, you know?
Are you going to compete this year?
I'm not competing, no. Okay, yeah.
So we hope to see you again at the 2027 Arnold Classic at the Classic. Yes.
If there's a comeback, it will be at the Arnold next year.
With this, he means that classic physique competitors today are so big, so massive, they come in so full, that he feels he's not up to par in terms of muscle mass. He says that in terms of conditioning, he can match them, but he can't compete against people that big. Basically, he needs time to have a good off-season, add muscle, grow, get huge, and come back. And I don't completely agree, because Logan Franklin has already beaten many huge classic competitors. He has placed well, both at the Arnold and at the Olympia. His aesthetics, posing and extreme conditioning give him a big advantage, so he doesn't need to be the biggest. I get his point. If he comes in heavier, he'll always perform better than if he's 2 or 3 kilos lighter. So yeah, I think it's a good decision for him to take some time off, training, eating, juicing up and growing. Because he's not here just to participate or experience it, he wants to be truly competitive, so he needs to gain more kilos. If we look at Dino, at Mike, they're practically lightweight open bodybuilders. What is this going to mean for the Olympia? Well, it means that others are going to take advantage of the opportunity and move up in the rankings. He's not the only one missing the classic Olympia. You already know that Jose McBeast announced his move to open, so the actual top 4 in the world won't be at the classic Olympia this year to compete. That means Niall, Diego and everyone else behind them will be able to take advantage of this opportunity to move up, and we're going to have a very different top lineup this year at the Olympia. It'll be exciting to see others fill this power vacuum. Another man we won't have competing this year is Urs. He said he has to keep improving for the Open, something similar to what happened to Logan Franklin. He can be competitive and win shows. He has already proven himself, achieving success at Olympia and surpassing several men who were in Open longer than him. He understands that to make an impact among the big men, he needs to be big himself. He needs a long off-season until 2027, which is when he will return to the stage. And during that time, he will focus on improving his weak points, which we all already know. I won't bully Urs anymore. Otherwise he'll punch me. Well, not that his arm gets broken. Another one who is currently out of the bodybuilding scene is Vito. He's like Nick Walker but with better structure, if his parents had made him with love. He's a massive bodybuilder with an incredible structure who poses even worse than Criso. He was sick. He lost quite a bit of weight, if I'm not mistaken almost 20 kilos. He had stomach problems, just like what happened to Brandao and other Brazilian bodybuilders. And he needs time to regain that lost weight and stabilize it, and to keep making the necessary improvements, so he'll be out until 2027. It's a shame to miss seeing this guy at the Olympia. I think he could have done really well. And don't worry, we're going to have an incredible Olympia, one of the best, with many top bodybuilders and strong competition. Finally, let's discuss Stefan Matala. I recently made a video about him. It was something like from a classic physique prospect to being forgotten, or I don't remember exactly. I'll put it on the screen and you can watch it after this one. There, I go deeper and explore this topic in more detail. The thing is, he hadn't trained for 3 months already. He has lost a lot of muscle and size, and he says he doesn't see himself competing in 2026. Maybe in 2027 when he's back to what he used to be. As you can see, several bodybuilders are not going to compete, and probably there's someone else I've forgotten. Most likely. You can leave it in the comments. And mark my words, there will be more withdrawals before the Olympia. We'll probably lose another competitor. But as long as it's to come back stronger, it's fine. It's a good decision. As Baltazar Gracian said, good things, when brief, are twice as good. That's the end of today's video. Goodbye.